Yo, I'm done. Yo, I'm done, bro. I might just retire my jersey, bro. Egostradamus strikes again. There's no one greater when it comes to this boxing talk. Egostradamus strikes again. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. quits main event on DAZN. Now, this whole telecast was a bit weird. I thought the dad, Julio Cesar Chavez, the legend, which is the reason Chavez Jr. has a name or whatever, I thought he was the main event. Even though I knew it was the exhibition, I thought it was his card. So I don't know if the zone came into the picture and changed that. But I was always under the impression that it was a main event card with Chavez Sr. and his son was just on the card. But maybe when DAZN picked up the rights to this fight, they switched it. I don't know if anybody could clarify that. I don't know if anybody could clarify that. But I thought this was the Chavez Sr. card. Man, get this dude out of here, bro. Chavez Jr. really quit again. Main event. Now, I, I don't even know what to say, bro. Technically, it was a technical decision against Mario Cazares or whatever his name is. So shout out to him. He won a technical decision, beat Chavez. Chavez griped, complained, said it was a headbutt. But if you look at the replay, there was a punch that landed, which he already had a cut and bruising on his face because he's not one for defense. So he already had that going for him or going against him. And he did basically what he did in the Danny Jacobs fight. You know, go watch the replay. He did what he did in the Danny Jacobs fight, which is when the going got tough, he got going. It's the same. It looked the same as the Jacobs fight. Wow. I mean, this is getting crazy at this point. The man Chavez. Look at Ari. I seen him on Twitter. My dude. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. I'll be on Twitter. I'll be trying to peep the scene on Twitter. My scene Mario. My man Ari. He was on the Twitter laughing. Yeah, the Mario Cazares. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, because a lot of people. Hold on one second. Is the stream super choppy? Is the stream extra choppy right now? Yes, no. Shout out to Ohio Runs Boxing. He sent 2 super chats and he sent a cash app. I did get your cash app. Man, it's looking super choppy on my end. Man, listen, I'm the cash app king. Shout out to my man. He sent 2 super chats and he just sent a $5 super chat. I mean cash app. Yo, we working. Ohio Run Boxing. Shout out to the Midwest. The best fighters come from the Midwest. Y'all know that. Roger Mayweather told you that. Shout out to Ohio. Hold up. Make sure y'all give some claps for Ohio Runs Boxing. I just closed something on my side. Did that improve it? Yo, how's it looking right now? I was running a process on the computer. I just turned it off. So. So it should have improved it. But if not, let me know. We good? Yeah, I was doing something on the other end, but that was too taxing. Hold on. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. Hold on. Because I'm doing a lot of shit right now at once. I'm looking at it looking crazy. Anyway, yeah, there's always going to be a little bit of a lag. It's called latency. Just let here. Tell me, tell me if it's doing it like in 8 minutes. Somebody just look at the time because it should clear up. But but look at it in the next 8 minutes. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Chavez Jr. He was losing. I mean, what? I don't even, man. Chavez. If I become an alcoholic, blame Chavez Jr. Look, I'm about to sip some Don Julio because of Julio. He got me in the mood, yo. Bars. Look. Listen. If I become an alcoholic, it's because of Chavez Jr., bro. Nah, fuck that. It's because Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. I'm about to kill this Don Julio because of Julio, bro. Look, been going to work. Look, I'm about to kill this Don Julio, bro. Cause this man got me in a bad mood. This man again. Look, I'm about to kill it. So if I become an alcoholic, blame Julio because I'm off that Don Julio. What y'all talking about for real, bro? No, really, I'm about to kill this. Nah, it's over for the Julio because of Chavez. I'm doing this for y'all, and because Chavez got me in a pissed off mood. Man, bring on the Charlo fight. Fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Where the Charlo? Where's the Charlo doubleheader? I just need to see that to put me in a better mood. Because I'm not in a good mood because, bro, first of all, he came out with some painter's tape. Shout out to my man Rob. He had this black fucking tape, nicotine patch or some shit on his back. Why he do that? Why Chavez Jr. come out with the nicotine patch? How is that even legal, bro? What is you doing, bro? He said, salute, OG. Shout out to Trabian Johnson. Told you I'm the Cash App King. $2. Appreciate you, Trabian. Bro, he came out with the nicotine patch. He keep dyeing his hair like he fucking June Tao from Rush Hour. What's good with the boy? Bro, he think he the Mexican June Tao from Rush Hour, bro. He keep dyeing his hair blonde and all this extra shit, but then he quitting in the fight. Fuck the hair dye. Man, get on the mitts and the speed bag and shit. This man think he really June Tao. June Tao. June Tao. June Tao. Bro, he think he June Tao. He dyeing his hair and doing all this extra shit, looking like Bad Bunny, but then you disgracing your father's name. I gotta drink Don Julio 70. This ain't the cheap shit. This is Don Julio 70 because Julio Chavez Jr. Okay, yeah. Bro, this is just, bro. What's that reggaeton dude? Bad Bunny? What the fuck is his name? Whatever his name is. Anyway, Chavez came out looking like June Tao with the hair dye. Why would they not want my help? Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like. I don't care. I here for the girl. The girl don't like you. Nobody likes you. You came all this way for nothing, bro. I'm Detective James Carter. I'm LAPD. G14 class of, bro. Tao. 20 million in 20s, 20 million in 20s, 10 million in 10. Man, you want some five with that? Bro, he came out the Jew Town. He killing me. Bro, he killing me. Lauren Hill killing me softly. How, bro, I must be the legend. I must be a legend in this game. Listen to me. How do you have everything set up to win? You're fighting in Mexico, where you and your family are from. So you have home court advantage. Your fucking father is a legend. So, no one's going to disrespect and put out some funny cards or anything. Your dad is on the card. You had an opponent who never really fought outside of a region, and he only had 11, 12 fights. And he didn't even have that high of a KO percentage. He was like a 4% KO percentage, and you have 50 something, almost 60 fights. You still end up quitting. Wow. Hey, it's over for DAZN. You might as well just pack it up. Hey, Lynn Blavnik, if you watching this stream, I know you're a billionaire, so you got stuff to do, but pack it up. You should just leave America. Do all the soccer tournaments and darts and blowguns and all that other stuff, but DAZN should just leave America. If Canelo files that paperwork on Monday, it's over, bro. Because they got to leave America. I promise you that. DAZN must leave America. You're not doing nothing for real, bro. Chavez is disgracing his name. You keep giving Chavez Jr. main events. Danny Jacobs, Chavez Jr. The man, bro. Egostradamus. I gotta drink more. I'm gonna keep drinking. I keep telling y'all the same thing. What more can I say? I feel like Jay. What more can I say? Shout out to Be More where they see more. So I'm gonna give you some reasons why DAZN must leave America, because it's not cracking their boxing programming. Let's take you back to December of last year and a little bit before that. Chavez Jr. was supposed to fight Danny Jacobs in Las Vegas. Chavez Jr. failed to complete a drug test. They had booked the fight for Vegas, notified the appropriate, sanctioning bodies. So you drug testing is fair game. The moment you pencil in that date and you hold venues and stuff and say, hey, we need this venue. We're going to be throwing a fight December 7th, whatever. It's fair game for them to drug test you. The VADA people came to Chavez Jr.'s gym, the Freddie Roach's gym, where Chavez was training, and tried to collect samples, right? Chavez Jr. refused. Long story short, the VADA people, I think a couple people tried to get the sample. He refused. They were there for a couple hours. They didn't collect any samples. So they have to go back and report he refused. Now, in the world of drug testing, that's my suspicion, especially when you failed at least 2 drug tests before. Typically, that's not going to look good when you fail for marijuana and a diuretic in your career. So, VADA, they went back, just smash a little button and enjoy the stream. VADA went back and explained that he refused. He refused to submit a drug test. So, in the world of drug testing, that counts as an automatic fail. Because if that was the case, then you could be on all the steroids and PEDs, refuse to let them collect a sample, and then now that you're alerted to them collecting samples, you can go get with people who are in that world and get them to flush your system and cleanse it out of your system. Take the little stuff, the liquids and whatever else to allow you to piss it out of your system or whatever, right? Flush your system. So they count it as a fail because they say you should be eligible because you have a fight on the books. So if you don't give them the drug samples when they show up, that's going to be a negative, like, demerit. Moving on. Eddie Hearn, he think he run America, even though he's from the UK, British guy. And he said, basically, Nevada said they weren't going to give him a license. So he said, okay, we'll check with California. California said, we back Nevada. We've had problems with Chavez Jr. as well. We're not giving him a license. So Eddie Hearn took it to another location on the West Coast with a dense Hispanic population, you know, Mexican citizens and stuff. And that was in Arizona. They were willing to take the fight despite California, all these issues that weren't cleared up in California and also Nevada. And Arizona said, all right, we'll take it. So Chavez Jr.'s legal team got a temporary injunction to allow him to fight Danny Jacobs and said, hey, I have this fight booked. I'll deal with the court case and the hearings later. So they pushed the fight through when they shouldn't have. And then guess what? In that fight, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., his dad was in the front row. His dad quit. His son quit. Versus Danny Jacobs. He quit. He complains that he got his nose broke or, whatever the situation is. And then he kept doing these videos like with tissue and bloody noses and, these weird videos to show people his nose was broken or whatever. And he said Jacobs hit him, came in with his head. So he quit. Right. Then a riot ensued in Arizona. This is all under DAZN's watch. This is DAZN's main events. So then there was a riot because fans felt ripped off. They're like, what the hell? I paid and you took this to a place where there's a heavy Hispanic population and then it ended. Nobody likes when a fight ends because someone quit. So you're not going to get a good reaction. I was in Colorado, Denver, where Mike Alvarado's from. He quit in the Brandon Rios part 3 fight. Same type of reaction. It was basically a riot. It didn't get as bad, but I think people were just overall disgusted with Chavez Jr. because he's quit before, like from Farah fight, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Arizona went ham. Shout out to AZ. So they were throwing stuff. They had to use the ring round signs to cover them up as they try to get back to the back locker room in safety. So AKA the DAZN main event, Jacobs, everybody, there are people getting pegged with beer bottles, and it was just a bad look for everybody involved, but wait, there's more. I forgot a part. Chavez Jr. also missed weight. So he had to give Jacobs $1 million plus because he missed weight. So he ducked a Avada drug test. They tried to sweep it under the rug with an injunction. He missed weight, didn't make the contracted weight versus Jacobs, had to pay a hefty fine. They had to renegotiate the new weight. Then he says his nose was broken because of Jacobs head butted him and he quit, and then a riot ensued. This is all on DAZN's watch. Now, fast forward to more modern times. Julio Cesar Chavez, the reason he's fighting in Mexico is because he can't get licensed in America. You know why? Because all that other stuff, the hiding, the VADA test, it came back to haunt him. It came back to haunt him. So since he didn't take care of it before the Jacobs fight, they suspended him after because he couldn't justify whatever. So he can't get a license out here until whatever they decide. So they put you on this car with your dad in Mexico, and you're primed to win. You're the headliner. You're in there with the guy who's not the biggest puncher, a guy who doesn't have crazy experience. Like, it's not like you was fighting Canelo or somebody, whoever, no disrespect to the Mario dude. And then your dad's on the card. Everything's in your favor. The man quits again. Wow. Now, the reason I'm saying Egostradamus strikes again Smash the like button. Hey, Kane, you tripping. Kane, why'd you time him out? I'm taking your badge, Kane. What? Bro, he said DAZN is looking like clowns. Ha ha ha. And you timed him out. I gotta take your badge. That's the wrong call. And he's a regular. I gotta take your badge for that. That was a bad shot, bro. He's a regular. He was a channel member. Bro, he said DAZN looks like clowns. How is that an accurate shot? Man, we can't do this friendly fire for the wrong reasons, bro. Y'all can't be hot on the trigger like that, bro. He said, "How you gonna quit on your dad's car?" I don't know. So he somehow convinced them that he got an accidental headbutt, and they said it was a technical loss. But if you watch the fight, he quit. So somebody said Chavez was on the black ant pill too. That's why he refused. I'm done, bro. I'm done, bro. Yeah, bro. He said he was headbutting. He couldn't continue. Bro, it's over for DAZN in America. Gotta go, gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go. Bring on the Charles fight, bro. The fight just happened right now in Mexico, like an hour ago or something. Go on Twitter. You'll see anybody talking about Instagram. Anybody who watched, they know he quit. And the reason I'm saying Egostradamus is because I told you. One, they should have never remember what I said. If you watch my channel all the time, they should have never ever allowed Chavez Jr. 2 opportunities to get it wrong on their main event. Remember I said, first of all, when moment Eddie Hearn foolish ass, the moment Chavez ducked the drug test and then he was getting banned, you could have just canceled the Jacobs fight, put him in there with Gabriel Otto or somebody else. But Eddie Hearn thinks this is the UK or whatever. So in his mind, being the spoiled Caucasian man or whatever, he feels like if he doesn't get his way, he could just push the issue and get his way. You see what I'm saying? Like kind of like Donald Trump or somebody, like where he feels like, oh, I don't get my way, I'm gonna have a temper tantrum. So he pushed the issue, and forced the fight to happen. And then you got what you was looking for because Chavez missed weight, as I mentioned. That's unprofessional. He had to pay a hefty penalty, and then your main event was ruined. It was ruined because he quit in the fight, disappointed all the fans that maybe came out to see him and gave him a last chance, and then caused a riot. So the whole, all the people who have to clean up that's not right. All the people that have to break down the ring and, clean up all the chairs and sweep and stuff. And then the whole place is a mess. And this is all because Eddie Hearn um had to push the issue when he shouldn't have because Chavez ducked the drug test. And he failed 2 drug tests in the past. Come on, bro. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Horrible look. Then your boy Eddie Hearn, after that, all that happened, and people's safety was in danger because people were throwing beer bottles and all that. Eddie Hearn said he would still allow Chavez Jr. back on the zone. There's an interview. I can pull it up if y'all want. And I'm like, I did a video about him. I'm like, why would you want Chavez Jr. back on the network or the platform that you're on if he just failed to make weight, unprofessional? He's failed to make weight in the past. He quit on your car. He's quit in the past. It doesn't look disciplined. And he totally ruined your any Ductivada test, drug test. Completely um went around being professional. And Eddie Hearn said he would still put him on the DAZN. Guess what? In the year of a pandemic, you put it back on. Now you get what you was looking for. He quit again. Bro, DAZN looks so stupid. There's no nice. You got listen. By show of hands, remember when I came up with this, the DAZN curse. Do you guys believe the DAZN curse is real now? Yes or no? He said Chavez need to retire. Do you guys believe in the DAZN curse now? Yes or no? I kept telling y'all. That's another thing. Egostradamus. I seen people arguing me and they're like, what about the PPC curse? What PPC curse? This shit ain't happening on PPC. So just give me my propers. I keep getting it right in this boxing game. I keep telling you what it's going to be, and then that's what it is. I'm doing it before. See, this was the worst thing about this social media era is this. You got people like me, real natural born leaders, real trendsetters. I come and I do this and I make it look so easy. I talk to boxing talk, and I'm always up against it. People like, oh, you're lying. Oh, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you hating. Woo, woo, woo. And then when what I say comes true, and it's so painstakingly obvious where you can't refute it and you can't deny it, now everybody knew. And then everyone gets on to say, oh, I knew this was bound to happen. But they wasn't there with me. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. How did you know this was going to happen, but you didn't put it on wax? I did. Everything I'm saying, everything I'm telling y'all, it's not like I'm just, everybody wants to say, oh, I did this and I knew this, but most people can't show the receipts. I could show you receipts for everything that I'm saying. Phenomenal Mexican, appreciate you. $3 Triple G fight the same night as Arrow. Lisa Kennedy is your mug. Block that bitch. The fuck is you talking about? Block Lisa Kennedy. Cancel. Get rid of him. Get that UK shit out here. Talking about your mug. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a mug. We just dumped in your mug. Folgers crystals. See, and then they get mad. Oh, be humble, man. When I say I told you so, they get mad. They mad at me. But they be the same ones telling you I was wrong all along. Now when they gotta face the music, they're like, you're a mug and all this shit. Why I gotta be that? Why can't you just say what I am? Why can't you say you're right? There's always some extra shit. Told you. Like I prove everything that I'm saying. This is a terrible look for zone, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Chavez quit again, bro. How is this even a thing on two main events? Look. Bro, I'm about to stun on y'all. When you pick Bud Light seltzer over other seltzer. I'm about to stun on y'all. Hold on. He said, what that person said, I'm a mug. All right. Watch, I'm about to stun on y'all. Hold on. Watch this. Y'all said I Egostradamus ain't real. All right. Smash the like button. I got y'all. Don't you worry. Don't rush. Tiki button rush. Don't rush. Oh my God. Why y'all make me do this to y'all? What that say? Streamed 9 months ago. Who that? 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 Who? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who? What that say, man? Chavez Jr. quit again versus Danny Jacobs. DAZN curse. 15,000 views. Boxing ego. 9 months ago. I could have had a baby. I could have had a baby in this amount of time. You feel me? Look, I know it hurts. Bro, I know it hurts. You see how they say I be lying and all this stuff? I know it hurts. Bro, I didn't tell you what was up. I didn't tell you what was up. Look, December. From my hotel when I was covering another fight. Oh, man. Yeah. Look. I didn't tell y'all. Oh, what's up with the fight world, bro? Oh shit. Woo. That's how you supposed to quit. Oh my god. Now that's how you supposed to quit, see? Let me calm down a little bit. Now that's how you supposed to quit. Oh man. I didn't tell y'all. Oh shit. Let me have a seat. Now that's how you supposed to quit. Yeah, Eddie Hearn. That's how you do it. Now that's a main event. That's how you supposed to. See, I was just trolling y'all. Retired on the stool. They're saying his hand or nose may be broken. I don't know. And the crazy thing, in the 5th round, he hit Jacobs with a solid right hand, and it got Jacobs' attention. But then Jacobs countered him right after that, and maybe broke his nose. Yeah. So Chavez said, "Fuck that, I'm out. Give me my $2 million." Bro, this man paid. Bro, it's at the point where the DAZN curse is so real. I wonder if Al Heyman Top Rank is just sending over like people to fluke the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, the DAZN curse is like poltergeist and shit. So I'm like, DAZN sending. I mean, are other guys like Heyman sending Ruiz to Saudi Arabia to just look horrible? Like, yeah, what I want you to do is eat a bunch of fucking Five Guys burgers and then go fight Joshua. And then telling Chavez to get. Told y'all. I've been predicting this the whole step, every step of the way. Look. It's over for y'all. New media, digital mob. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel. Reeks of Desperation is really kind of sad. You see the title? Eddie Hearn willing to let Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. rebuild his career on Matchroom undercards. Eddie Hearn says he'll give Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. another chance to rebuild his career if he phones him and agrees to fight on his undercard in 10 rounders for $100K. Further, Chavez Jr. will also need to agree to move up to 175, according to Hearn, because he feels he's outgrown the 160. This fight was again at 175, right? And the dude hadn't really fought at 175, and he still quit. Just add that. 8-pound division. I'm talking about today's fight. For Hearn to schedule matches for Chavez Jr. at 168, and then him missing weight and coming in at 172 plus pounds like he did in the Jacobs fight. Chavez Jr. missed weight. Smack like button. Chavez Jr. lost to former IBF WBA middleweight champion Danny Jacobs. 5th round injury stoppage. He basically quit last Friday. And it says, Hearn willing to put Chavez Jr. on undercards on the Matchroom shows. Unfortunately for Chavez Jr., those chances may be gone, But last night was everything I want as a promoter, said Hearn to the Last Round 12 podcast. I wish he'd sat down on the stool and the doctor said, you can't continue. But when he went back to his corner and said no, it was a no mas. Ultimately, he quit. It was a right hand, said Hearn. When asked what punch caused his nose injury, I'm gutted because I thought Chavez Jr. had such a great opportunity. I'm looking at this crowd and the sales. So that was Eddie Hearn, people. He said he would give the man another. See, that's the great thing I tell you guys all the time. The most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. And that's the brilliance of this movement that was started. Is new media, all the breadcrumbs are left for you guys. And then people, whenever come on board, it just builds and gains more traction and traction and traction. And then the people who the day ones or people that have been watching for a couple of years and stuff, they remember all this. They remember at least the heavy hitting points. And they remember what was said because I left breadcrumbs. So I'm not going to play the whole video, but let's see if I can get some different parts. He's sitting so statuesque and you know what it is. And we've seen him quit versus Fanfara. So the behavior is really not shocking at all. But to see and hear Eddie Hearn say he wants to bring him back, it's laughable. And so keep in mind, I haven't listened to this video since I recorded it, which was 9 months ago on Christmas Day. You know, the boy always working. December 25th, 2015. I know it's inverse, but you got to just bear with that. Take my word for it. I haven't listened to this video, yet everything I'm saying sounds like Tupac records. Prophetic, like I'm prophesizing the future. It shows you that integrity of Eddie Hearn as a promoter. All he sees is numbers. You know, he just sees numbers. Oh, okay, we had quite the crowd. So despite the crowd being, malicious at the end because they were so pissed off in Arizona, he's trying to bring the food back. Trying to bring this food back. I mean, this is crazy. So, I had to make a quick video about this. I'm coming back and you're gonna do this, and like he posting videos, his nose is bleeding and shit. Kovalev is pretty much out the picture. Who knows? God knows how much he weighed since he missed Freddie Roach in the gym in Las Vegas, waiting and really need to fight. Spoiled, came from money. His father's a legend. So you could check that video. But I've been telling y'all, DAZN curse, the man quit again tonight. So can I just get my props and respect in boxing? They say I'm always hating and I don't know what I'm talking about. But then when the inevitable happens and your boy is right, then all I want is my respect. That's it. I told you. Chavez quit and had this undisciplined behavior far too many times. How many chances a motherfucker get? He a cat or something? He got 9 lives? Bro, I'm off it. His dad is a legend. We get it. But there's only so long you can ride your pop's coattail without creating your own lane to the point where I'm going to believe what you're saying. The man quit hella times. Like, what more? Like, bro, and see, this is the racist fans. They be going in on Adrian Broner. Broner went 12 with Pacquiao, right? A legend. I want to say it's up to my promoter, my fight with Adrian Broner. Pacquiao's a Hall of Famer. Whether you like it or not, he's a Hall of Famer, right? Broner, I don't think he won the Pacquiao fight. Man, AB, ain't boo boy. Y'all know I beat that boy. I don't agree with that part. I don't agree with that. But he still went 12 rounds with him. Maidana was hurting. Listen, I give Broner props for what Broner deserves credit for. Broner is a 4-division champion by age 24. Not many can say. Canelo can't say that. Canelo wasn't a 4-division champ by age 24. He just recently became that. And he did it fighting Kovalev or some weak ass shit that didn't even look real. But I give credit for where credit's due. People be going in on Broner. Broner will fight your ass to the death. You know, where he's had some bad performances or came up short, but he will fight your ass. You know what I'm saying? Adrian Broner didn't quit versus a legend like Pacquiao. That's something you can't teach, bro. You can't teach certain things. Broner, he might lose some, but he ain't quitting in there. Because if I was Broner, if I was going to quit in any fight, it probably would have been the Sean Porter fight, the Pacquiao fight, or the fight with Maidana, of course. But he didn't. So how is it that fans and the racist fans, right? You know, sometimes you see the racist Latino fans. I'm not just saying just Latino, but sometimes you see racist Latino fans, right? And they'll go in on Broner. Oh, Broner's this, he ain't shit, boom, boom, boom. Use that same energy for Chavez Jr. Just because he's the son of a Mexican legend, he keep quitting. And bro, like I said, if Broner wanted to quit, he could have quit against Porter, Maidana, Mikey, Pacquiao. He didn't quit in none of those fights. He tried to fight Maidana again. So that man got heart. Chavez Jr. don't look like he built for this for real. Broner moved up 2 divisions, fought a light puncher in Paulie Malignaggi, and then fought a heavy ass puncher at that weight in Maidana, and was hurting Maidana last or in the later rounds. That man got heart, but people just dog old media. They just dog Broner, but then they know Chavez Jr. be the king of all fuck ups, and they ain't got much to say. Man, stop. The man quit again. And the thing is, who are you quitting against? It'd be one thing if you was in there with, you know, prime Kovalev or something. I'm not saying I don't really condone giving up and quitting, but I could at least understand if you was in there with a Kovalev or some shit. To be fair, ego Mexicans always go in on Chavez Jr. You can't generalize like that. Some may, but there's also some that might not and are still wearing Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. headbands because they just fought in Mexico and people came out. Do you see what I'm saying? So you can't say that. You can't generalize and say everybody goes in on him. Certain people, yeah, certain people probably do go in on him. But I said the racist. I said the racist Latinos, or just the racist fans or old media fans in general. Bro, the man keep quitting. And people talking about Broner suck. What? Broner don't quit in his fights. Like I said, he can piss you off and, you know, you wish he let his hands go. You know, you have critique for Broner. That's cool. Chavez is out here like basically no mas, and I don't even know what, bro. He probably should just hang him up, bro. And the crazy thing is, Chavez Jr., if he was disciplined, I thought he could actually do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's never gonna beat certain guys. Like he wouldn't Andre Ward, you know, that was talked about at one point. He's never gonna beat someone like that. But if he was more disciplined, you know, there's guys he could beat. I don't know, man. When you're a fighter, the hunger has to come from within. You know what I'm saying? Like his dad, he probably came up poor, you know what I'm saying? Poor in Mexico, and he really had to scrap for a living. You know what I'm saying? He had to really scrap for real. There was a reason. Chavez Jr., he don't have to fight. His dad was rich and famous. You see what I'm saying? His dad's a legend all over in America, in Mexico. So it's different. The hunger and drive don't look like it's there the same, you know? So it is what it is, but he quit. Wasn't a good look. And that's, you know how people say it all the time. You don't play boxing. You can't play that. Like you can't, this is not a greed movie. You have to really want to be in here. That's why I don't like hearing fighters talk about retirement. Because if you talk about retirement, just retire. That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and retire. Because once you put that in your mind, you better off retiring because someone could really hurt you. Or you got to really want to get in, get your money, and get out. Floyd Mayweather, you know, people don't agree with everything he does outside the ring. Fuck all that. In that square circle, he's phenomenal. And he's smart. He said, I still go to all my faculties. All the shit that people like, again, look at some of the racist fans. Look at old media and some of the racist fans. All the shit they talk about Floyd Mayweather ain't never did what Chavez Jr. is doing. He's been up against it. Why he didn't quit versus Shane Mosley? Or when Pacquiao buzzed him, why he didn't quit on the stool? Why when Maidana bit him and was fighting dirty, why he didn't quit in them fights? Why he didn't quit in that? I'm not talking about Conor McGregor. I'm just talking about Chavez Jr. That's what you guys clicked on. So why didn't Floyd quit when DeMarcus Corley hurt him? Or a tough fight with Emmanuel Augustus? Why he didn't quit? In the Cotto fight when his nose started bleeding. But you see some of the same fans and the same racist fans, they hate Broner, they hate Chavez Jr. I mean, they hate Floyd, they hate Broner, and they say like these guys are the ultimate weaklings and all this shit. Hey, Hamza, you didn't have to. Don't delete people's message, and you didn't have to block them for that. Chavez Sr. looked better than Jr. Man, might as well just wrap it up. It's over. And bring that Charlo card. He said when Zab Judah was lighting Floyd up the first few rounds. Yeah, why he didn't quit then? But you see some, like I said, you see some of the racist people, and they hate Floyd for whatever reason. Floyd don't be doing this. He don't be quitting, especially when the card is suited for him to win. You know what I'm saying? It's in Las Vegas, preferred network of his choice. Bro, everything was laid out for Chavez Jr. to succeed. He was in there with a non-threatening puncher, not like a top 5 KO guy, an inexperienced guy. You're fighting in Mexico where you have the crowd advantage, you know what I'm saying, over the dude based on the fact that your dad's on the card and you're on the card and you're all the bigger names. Bro, it's a disgrace to everything, all the 100+ fights Chavez Sr. worked hard to build that name and legacy. The man's quitting. And I hate to tell y'all this, but the implications for Wilder didn't quit. And see, it's actually this what I tell you, this is what black fighters constantly have to deal with. Wilder gets all this ridicule, fake, people saying shit that we haven't really heard Wilder say about the suit and excuses and stuff. I ain't heard Wilder say that. I ain't heard Wilder say that. But they have so much negative they have so much negative stuff to say about Wilder, but he actually was thinking about firing Mark Breland based on throwing in the towel. So that goes to show you that there's no quitting Wilder. He said, nah, take me up out of there. He said, if I got to go, then I got to go. Let me go out the warrior way. So that goes to show you Wilder's a dog. He from the deep South, and he like, nah, what you doing? He immediately protested. So that was to show you that whether you agree to stop it or not, right? He didn't want it to end like that. So it shows that's the mind of a fighter. Like I said, I'm not saying if you agree with the stoppage or not, but what I'm saying is the fighter, I like that because the fighter, that's what you hardwired to do is to fight. So you don't want to end. You're like, man, I'm a power guy. I always got a chance. Fuck is you doing? Chavez Jr. didn't do that on multiple occasions. When the going got tough with Jacobs, he just folded. He fighting a no name, unheard of commodity, and he quit. Fonfara, he quit, and he failed the weight in that fight and the Jacobs fight. It's over, bro. Now, the last thing I want to say, and I'm about to, because put me in a bad mood, bro. Because the zone keep putting on that bullshit, bro. The Chavez Sr. fight. Listen, Chavez is a legend. Jorge Arce is a legend. So I don't even have much to say about them. The fight looked kind of weird. It was an exhibition with headgear. They were at least throwing punches. It looked a little bit scripted. Like the bell rang and they were still throwing punches. So it looked a little bit fake to me. But whatever. They at least try to put on for the crowd. And it's an exhibition. You're supposed to, have some fun with it. So I'm not even worried about it. But the Chavez Jr. fight was supposed to be the real non-exhibition, no headgear fight, and the man quit, bro. I guess Chavez Sr., he's the one with the WBC belt, so he won, I guess. I don't think there's really a winner in the exhibition fights, to be honest. I don't think it's a winner, like you, because who's judging it? It's not for that. Man, this shit put me in a bad mood. I need that Charlo fight ASAP. Who's buying the Charlo fight? These motherfuckers ain't gonna quit. Not from anything I've seen. It's okay to lose, but quitting in boxing, I don't know. That's taboo. The man quit, bro. Did y'all hold on? Did y'all anybody watch the fight? Did anyone in the chat watch this? Ego, you got my pops dying. What happened? I don't even know what I said. Did anyone watch the fight? Cinnamon Savage, was it a quit or not? I want to know from other people. Did he quit? Because if you go on the website, they just saying it was a technical decision. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Ego, but I gotta disagree with you. Chavez Jr. didn't quit. He had a nasty cut. It was the doctor who stopped the fight. Really? Really? Who else watched the fight? What? Hold on. What? Let me check Cinnamon Savage. See, we don't even know who this dude is. And he talking about Ego. Okay, Cinnamon Savage said definitely a quit. So who y'all gonna believe? Ego the Gorilla, the Thriller in Manila, and Cinnamon Savage, or this bum ass dude who's saying he didn't quit that we ain't never seen in the chat? Look, Michi Ranks. Look, these are people who are saying he quit. And he's like, I'm sorry, Ego. I gotta disagree with you. All right, whatever. And why is it so hard to believe when he quit 2 other times on record? He quit versus Fonfara and he quit versus Jacobs. That's like somebody getting an STD and you seen them at Planned Parenthood and someone said, "Oh, they there because they got the clap or some shit," and you don't want to believe it. Why? You know they had 2 other STDs before. Why is this so hard to believe? What? Get these dudes out of here, bro. Yeah, you see, they always come in disagreeing and shit. Oh, I hate. I gotta disagree, bro. He quit. Fuck that. Listen, he either quit or he put his 2 weeks in. But he put his 2 weeks in. Does that sound better to you? He didn't want no more, and he didn't even look good in this fight, bro. And why he had that blue tape? What was he doing? What was that blue tape for? Since you know so much, why did he have the blue painter's tape on the back? Well, he had semi-lost. He was in his bathroom with the eggshell. Why he have that? Since you know so much, man, bring on this Charlo fight. This shit got me. He resigned exactly. You see, he ain't said nothing since. He a rat. He's like, I'm sorry, I gotta disagree. Yeah, disagree, huh? All right. Okay, so he said it was an accidental. headbutt, right? All right. He said accidental headbutt. Watch. Bow. You see that? Where's the accidental head? Disagree with that. Disagree with that, bro. Bro, he said he making up injuries and shit. Oh yeah, it was an accident. It was the one arm man. Bro, he got hooked and then didn't want no more of that. That man, yeah, bro, these dudes is desperate. And why he didn't take that drug test since you know so much? You see how he just disappeared? Why didn't Chavez Jr. take the drug test since you his agent, Jacoby and Myers? Since you know so much, why did your client have the nicotine patch on? And why did your client refuse to take the drug test since you know so much? Bro, he was getting fucked up by Mario. Like King Koopa. Mario was fucking him up. He is done, Ego. What do you think? I mean, there's not even nothing to think, bro. It's like, would you have sex with Rihanna? You think you would have sex? I don't have to think. Rihanna? There's nothing to think about. Umbrella, Ella, now you want to see me naked. There's nothing to think. If I get to shoot my shot with Riri, it's over. Big forehead or not. He said he's done. What do you think? There ain't nothing to think. Bro, he got robbed by some thoughts in the hotel. Man, it's over, bro. I'm out. I'll come back when the Charlos fighting tomorrow, bro. Y'all pissing me off. This whole fight pissed me off. He got pieced up like a $20 fill up at KFC. Petty. Smash the like button. Yeah, Riri will get it. Chavez Jr. couldn't pass a drug test on the highway. You wrong. Similar to a person saying they jumped me when it was one. I'm done. Now I'm getting off, Icy. They pissing me off, bro. This man dyed his hair like Cisco, and they want me to believe that he didn't quit. And he had this weird ass hair, like he in the fucking Blade Runner movie or some shit. Why'd you do that for your last two fights out of nowhere? He just start dyeing his hair out of nowhere. Man, get this dude out of here. Man, I'll holler in the Charlo fights. I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, there's nothing else to say, bro. My time is money. I have nothing else to say. The man quit again, bro. It was ruled a technical decision, accidental headbutt, but go look at it. He quit. End of story. Yeah, if you want to get ESPN Plus, if you are watching that, Adesanya versus Costa, use my link in the description. It does help the channel grow in such a phenomenal way so I can do more. I'm one person, y'all. So I appreciate y'all. It just adds to our resources and the gear and all that. He said that boy pulled a juicy Somali. Man, I'm done, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. I got some stuff coming for the channel tomorrow. Holla. This boy quit.